Amy wrote in saying, what's something you would like to become better at? Okay, well, piggybacking on our last conversation, I have always been terrible at visual arts. Like I can't draw and I'm terrible at painting. So I recently actually have committed to becoming better at this. I bought a pencil kit as well as some sketch pads and a book called like, you know, Learn How to Draw in 30 Days. And I'm taking longer than 30 days because I'm only doing the exercises every few days. But I am trying to just get some basic drawing skills, just so when somebody says, oh, can you sketch what you have in mind for, I don't know, you know, like a house design or something, or what the studio should look like, I can actually maybe make something that's not embarrassingly bad. So I would really like to be better at stuff like that.
Well, I loved your first work of art. What was it? Smiley-faced clouds, and we even covered it on an Instagram segment. That was quite popular.
That wasn't my first. That was the first you were around for. But I did one a couple years ago that somebody called, I think, Asparagus Sunrise or something like that, because the trees in the picture, in the painting, looked like asparagus or something like that. So I have a long history of bad painting.
I'm sure the painting looked like a Pakman. You know, you can identify that looks like a Van Gogh. Yours looked like a Pakman.
Yeah, there's no mistaking it. That's for damn sure. No, but I would say generally visual arts, and you know, off and on I try to learn computer programming, web programming, so that I can just be better. I have a general sense of PHP and HTML and a little bit of JavaScript, only enough to be able to recognize what I'm looking at, but not really be effective as a programmer. I guess that would be what's on my list.
Interesting. Yeah, I would like to get better at music because I've played guitar for quite a few years.
Yeah.
But I've plateaued because I've gotten to a point where, you know, I can strum chords and sing songs at a campfire.
Yeah.
And that's all I really set out to do. I'm not really getting into any intricate scales or anything else. And it's one of those things that you have to really practice every single day to improve with. And because I'm going in and out of it with phases, I'm not really seeing the same trajectory as I was in the first couple of years.
You should pick up, I mean, obviously lessons would be the best, but for $10, you could pick up some pretty good guitar instruction books that you just sit down and just learn the scales and the finger pickings that are on there. You would probably improve dramatically.
Yeah, the problem is a lot of these exercises you have to do where you learn the scales and maybe intricate chords are just kind of boring.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't commit to doing it unless perhaps maybe I was paying someone and going to lessons every single week.
Yeah.
Because even though you can find all that information online nowadays, it's just nice to have someone to be accountable to each week.
What about picking songs that instead of chords, you would play the melody on? So they'd be songs you like, so that would be might be more fun to learn.
But then I can't use the voice, you know? It's all about the voice with me.
That's true. Yeah. Someday we are going to play Pat's singing on the show, and I think people will be bigly impressed by it.